Hi guys, and welcome to my preview of Arsenal's game against Liverpool at Anfield. It's match day 3 of the Premier League season, and this is a massive test. This is a massive test for Arsenal. It's now. I want to see how we now deal with the Big Six, especially away from home. This game last season, and even the game before, we were embarrassed, properly embarrassed. 2 seasons ago now, which was this time last year and it was before the end of the transfer window in August. Arsenal losing 4-0, proper embarrassing performance. Then last season, we lost 5-1, so 9-1 on aggregate for this fixture. This time last season, from the last 2 seasons, and I want to see at least 110% performance from every single player on that pitch. If we lose, we lose, but at least put a performance in that's worthy of our sort of appreciation. So even if you do lose, you know you couldn't have done any more. So that way we just accept. Because if we lose like that, I can accept a loss like that. We just say, "Yep, Liverpool are a better team." There we are. And Liverpool, don't forget, Liverpool are the better team. Like Van Dijk, Firmino, like Mane, Salah. They've got now Robertson, Trent Arnold, Henderson's in the middle. I think the only thing lucky we've got is that their main goalkeeper's out injured. But they've got a seriously dangerous, fast-paced squad. Especially on the attack, and so have we. Don't forget, we've got that as well. Emery's saying that, like Pepe, it could be his first start. Ozil, obviously, and Xhaka, he's stating that they need to be fit in order to play. So my predicted lineup is going to be based on the fact that they won't be, because they're still doing a fitness test before this game. And we've got plenty of good attacking players. I mean, Ceballos was a star of the show last game before, and Pepe was starting to add to that as well. You can see he's linking up with Aubameyang and Lacazette really well, and that's gradually getting better and better. And so, yeah, I mean, we've got Ceballos, Pepe, Aubameyang, Lacazette. Like Maitland-Niles can get forward, so is Kolasinac. He can get forward. The only problem, probably the main difference we've got between Liverpool and us is our defence. Our defence is 10 times worse. It's so worse than Liverpool's. And that's mainly because we probably don't have the leader that they have in Van Dijk. We don't have that sort of leader who will bring the whole defensive unit together like Liverpool's do. Now, their last game, they were performing didn't perform well, to be honest. They still won the game. I mean, it was Southampton, to be fair. If it was any other team, like Wolves, for example, they could have been punished because they were very poor, to be honest. If they're going to play, that was also away from home, and I do not think in my life that they're going to do that at Anfield for us. Now, I don't think they're going to do that when it comes to playing us at Anfield, to be honest. So yeah, I'll just go through some other news. I mean, Sanchez looks like he's very possibly going to go before the European transfer windows close. Not sure where, but I think I mentioned in the last video, Mustafi's already gone on loan, and that's with a view to buy him it's a view for Roma to buy him after the season, so we can finally get rid of him at last. Bye bye, listen, you're ready. And I don't think it'd be too missed because Saliba will come in after that season, and we've got Chambers, who looks pretty good. Holding was brilliant last season before he got injured. He's going to be coming back. He's already in full training, and as soon as his rehabilitation's over, he could be back in the squad, which could be October. And same with Bellerin, he could be full training by October. So defensively, if we avoid any more injuries, we could have basically our strongest defence back very soon. So I dream of us. I mean, obviously, it'd be a fairy tale if we went to Anfield and beat them, right? If we win 2-1, for example, I'd be more than happy. I'd be astonished. But a point I'd be more than happy with, to be honest. Mainly because I do feel Liverpool are going to score with that front three. They are going to find a way through us. And I don't think it's going to be the same as the way Burnley did it, which is long balls all the time, crosses into the box all the time. If they do that, then deal with the first ball, because Arsenal weren't doing that last game, and it was causing us problems all the time. They need to deal with that. So, but hey, like I said, a point will happily do me just fine. So yeah, we'll get into my predicted lineup. And this obviously, like I said, is going on the basis that Ozil and Xhaka will not be completely fit for this game. And it's sort of the dilemma with that Emery has, is that he's got all these attacking players that he can put on the pitch, but at the same time he knows he needs to think about the defence for this game, because we're not going to be attacking all game like against Burnley, like against Newcastle. We are not going to be having the ball all game, and that means we'd be pressing and running around trying to press all game. And it's a toss-up between, do you go more defensive and conservative, or do you go all out? My guess is I want us to score early, because that will settle us into the game a lot easier. If we concede first, we could be in serious trouble. And we'll need a leader to come out of the squad, out of that team, out of the squad on the pitch, and show the qualities that a leader needs to make sure our heads don't drop, which has been a problem all the time, especially away from home. So I think the first thing we need to do is make sure we start on the front foot, we start more positive, and if we get a goal in the first 10 minutes, that would be extraordinary, that would be brilliant. But make sure we don't concede in the first 10 minutes. I think that's essential. So yeah, but like I said, I'm feeling positive. I feel we can get something out of this game. This time last season, I was very, very sceptical. I did not think we were going to do it. But this season, I'm very confident that we can get something out of this game, which will help our cause for top four. which I still feel is going to be on by a mile. So yeah, so bring it on. Bring it on. That's what we're here to. That's what we all want to see. We all want to see us challenge the best and get something or possibly beat the best. So yeah, my predicted lineup for this game is going to be, I'm going to go all out on that basis. Instead of being more conservative. So Burnley in goal, Maitland-Niles on the right. Those are two obvious choices because Bert Leno's our number one keeper. Maitland-Niles is the best in that right back position at the minute until Bellamy comes back. Socrates and David Luiz, they were pretty good against Burnley, but they need to make sure that the whole defensive unit deals with the first ball coming in. Make sure that they deal with any sort of threat effectively before it develops. Don't let it develop, especially against Liverpool, because they'll just develop it, and before they've developed it, it'll be in the back of the net before you know about it. So I do feel that if David Luiz is that character to show leadership qualities, this is the game for him. This is the game to show it. So Kolasinac on the left. He was very good actually against Burnley. The 20 minutes he was on, he was also very good defensively. Usually he's been bombing forward, but never bombing backwards to help out. So it's important he does that all game. But I think he was better in those 20 minutes than Monreal was better throughout the 70 minutes he was on the pitch. So in front of the back four, Torreira and Guendouzi. I would have put Pete Willock for this game because yes, he's done pretty well before, but he's still young. And Guendouzi, I know he's still young. I mean, I think he's about the age of the shirt number behind me, but he's had a year. He's had a year in the Premier League, playing at Premier League level. Willock's just started coming in and only just started playing Premier League football. So Guendouzi knows what these games are about and what these games are like. I mean, he was against Man United at Old Trafford last season. So yeah, that's why I picked Guendouzi over Willock. The front three, I'd go Nicolas Pepe, Danny Ceballos in the middle, because the way he was playing against Burnley, who plays in behind Lacazette with Aubameyang on the left, that could be probably our best way of getting past Liverpool and causing an upset. Yeah, and then Aubameyang on the left and Lacazette up front, and that's pretty much going all out to try and get a decent result. I feel that if it is going to be a draw, both teams will score more than one goal. So I'll go 2-2 for this game. That's my realistic head. My heart says we'll win it 2-1. My head's saying we're not going to win. Right? We'll get a draw. But if we win, I'll stand corrected. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you agree with the lineup? Do you disagree? Do you feel Ozil should play whether he's totally fit or not? Do you think that do you think we'll win? Let me know what your score predictions are. Yeah, leave that all in the comments below, and I'll come back. I'll be back next week with the review. So yeah, thanks for watching and take care.